Hey guys, and in today's video I'm going to be doing another ASMR, but less talking. So I'm going to start out with a Hello Kitty drink. Something soft drink. I can read out that something. CARBONATE. Bromute soda. Okay, I'm not good with this. It's strawberry flavored and Hello Kitty themed. I don't know if you could even hear that though. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish that off because I'm gonna need it for later. I got it at Miniso at the mall. My Melody PHO rice noodle soup, chicken lemongrass flavored. Okay, it's really cute. Okay, you probably can't hear it that much. Okay, so I need a chair. Check. Okay, I fixed it, guys. I'm not gonna be able to pause the video because this music is playing, so. About this is it's not normal ramen. I don't know what it is. It tastes like ramen, it looks like ramen. Well, it doesn't fully look like ramen, but it looks like a ramen cup. It's like these thin pieces of something. It tastes really good. It's kind of flavorless, so I'm adding some salt. Comes with, wait, I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay, it has chives in it, sorry. Oh my gosh, can this thing not have any salt? Does the salt not stick? No, I'm just gonna put some salt in my mouth. Much better. If you hear any noise in the background, that's just a show that's playing. If you hear any of the show and you seem to like the show, it is called Big Sick Brains. I don't know if it's on any other channel, but we found it on Disney. You guys can still hear that. Not me though. So what happened? Oh. Okay, there we go. The music cut out for a second. At least for me. It's still playing for you guys though. At least I hope it showed it playing. Delicious. Actually, the little strips kind of look like when they were before they were cooked, they look see-through. Please tell me in the comments if you know what the heck are those things. Delicious. I love that drink. It's so good. As I said, it is strawberry flavored. Very good. Oh, it says with marble. Oh, marble. It's one of those little things that I was about to say. This thing had marble in it, and then I realized, oh yeah, that little marble that's up the top that you have to pop. You know these drinks, and that's cool. It makes this sound like that. Okay. I just told you a story. This one is made by my dad. I just want to clarify that so he gets some credit. It's a scary story. It's actually really good. I'm gonna tell the normal version, not the remade one, but I really liked the normal version. So this guy was going to a party with his friend, and he walks out with his friend. His friend's still inside, probably like getting a drink or something before they leave. And then he walks through the road, and a car was right about to hit him, and he flies out of the way right before that. And he's just like, what the heck, man? I mean, you can see me. I'm tall enough for you to see that. I'm here. And he's just like, oh my gosh, what the heck? So he walks home, falls asleep, and then he wakes up to the sound of his mom's voice yelling at him to go to school so many times, so he has to hurry to get dressed. And then he walks down the stairs, and his mother is right in front of him, and she screams, "Get up, honey, you have to go to school," right in his face. And he's just like, bro, I'm right here. And so he eats breakfast and then goes to school. And again, a car almost hits him, and he has to get out of the way again. And he's just like, what the heck? This is the second time that happened. Then he goes to school into the classroom, and the teacher's calling everyone, like everyone's names, like Jimmy, and Jimmy responds here. The teacher says his name, Jonathan, and he responds here. And then the teacher's just like, is Jonathan here? And he raises his hand again and says here. But the teacher doesn't seem to see him either. So after just staying in class, listening to his teacher, frustrated about all these things that's happening, he goes to his dorm because he's at college, and then thinks how he almost got ran over by that one car before he even got to the place. How he remembers that everyone at the party ignored him. How he remembers that didn't get out of the way for that car. Okay, if you didn't understand any of that, basically it's where he got ran over that first car. You didn't even know he got ran over by that until that one part. So I really enjoyed that one. The first one was really good. The second one I'm not really gonna want to say because it's more on the adult side. Sorry, than the kids side. Okay, and then here is one that Shadow and me worked on. I came up for the idea in a classroom, and then I told Shadow it, and he made it into a really good story because mine was kind of trashy. I did draw some of the pictures. He drew the outside one. I drew the inside of the book one. I wrote some of it. He wrote all of it. Well, not all of it, but most of it. I don't know if I'm getting this fully right. He might, if he wants to, he might. I don't know. He's watching a show. He might come over here and correct me on it, but I hope not. So, a long time ago, probably before you were born, a little kid named Emma was on a camping trip with her family. And she fell asleep in the tent after having a really nice day with her family, eating marshmallows, eating some hamburgers, just telling creepy stories, and she goes to bed, and she wakes up to see that everyone seems to be gone. They must have left her there. And that's strange because the tent was still with her. And her parents would have just forgot about her in the tent. And she thought, well, that's weird. She opened up her tent to see everything else was still the exact same way, except no one was in the other tents. She, uncomfortable with knowing that everything's the same way when no one else is there but her, she walks to go get some more wood for the fire. And then next that night, she goes back to bed. But this time it's different. Instead of having a cute dream of walking through a nice majestical place with her friends, it was just her walking through that majestical place. She walked and she walked until she figured this isn't even close to being majestical. It was more of just a dark forest. And there was this dog there too. It had a smile on his face. Not like one of those cute smiles dogs sometimes do. Like a humanoid grin. And it had wide open eyes. Its pupils were shrinking. And it was staring right at her. Before she could even open her eyes, it started to grow big. And she lurched up to find herself still in the exact same place, in her tent. She got up outside and went outside her tent, only to find the trees had carvings of smiles on them. She began to freak out. She didn't like any of this. She just wished she had never done any of the stuff she did. what she did was she called over a stray puppy over to her. And now the creature has showed up behind her. It picked her up with these tentacle-like things, pulled her in. It began to look like this grayish creature, less like a dog, more humanoid. And then it ate her. She was never saw again. Okay, so I know it's probably weird that I just went from a creepy sounding voice to a happy voice, but I really don't care right now, so yay. Wait, I went through that whole thing without eating anything. Are you kidding me? This is barely an ASMR anymore. I went through like half the songs by now. I'm going to say a story. I didn't make it up at all. This is someone else's story, not even close to being mine. I took from two people. If you would like to hear the original things, you can go to Sona Draw Stuff. I learned these from her, and they're really cool stories. I just mixed these two together. Go to the scary story one, and you should probably just find two videos. You can watch both of those because I don't remember if they were on the same one or on different ones. So it's basically drawing your guys' scary stories. So they're really good. Really recommend it. Can I get so I mixed these two together. I once was a little kid who loved to play scary games on Roblox. Now this time she was looking for a really scary game. So she typed up something like creepy games or scary games. And what popped up, other than those weird and doors, was a game with a girl. She had black eyes. She almost looked terrorized and soulless. She decided to play that game, not knowing the harm it could cause. She played the game. It started out normal, and she was just like, this isn't much of a scary game. And she figured, well, it might be one of those games that gets scarier. Like Bunny Tail or something. And she'd keep playing until she found this random room. It had an NPC. Stared at her, and it said, you can't go back. She tried to leave the game, but then her friend knocked on the door. Her mother answered. The friend said, may I go play something with your daughter? And the mom said, yeah, of course. Only after the mom said, yes, of course, they heard screaming coming from her room. The mom didn't think much of it because she usually hears screaming from her daughter because she's playing all these scary games. looked into it, saying kids shouldn't play that many scary games. Okay, so I did take a couple inspiration from those two videos. That's not even close to being mine. Don't even write that in a book as mine. Figure out who it is by looking at the Sona Draw Stuff video of scary stories. I'm probably gonna leave this off right here because I'm too tired to think of any other scary stories and I'm bored. So bye! Hope to see you in the next video. It would help out the channel if you subscribed and liked. Bye! I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want any other ASMRs, you can either check out the first ASMR plus stories, something like that. Or you could go find another video. Tell me in the comments if you would like another ASMR other than these two. There's stories plus ASMR and whatever I'm gonna name this one. Probably just gonna name it Scary Stories and ASMR.